From not winning a playoff game in 32 years to now being Super Bowl contenders and being possibly the best team in the NFL. How did the Lions get here? Let's talk about it. Before the 2023 season, the Detroit Lions' last playoff win was back in 1991 season with Eric Kramer and Barry Sanders on the team. So when were the Lions able to break this drought? Let's go back to 2009. 2009 NFL draft, the Detroit Lions selected Matthew Stafford with the first overall pick, a quarterback from the University of Georgia. In Georgia, Matthew Stafford started as a true freshman and played for over 3 years, where he threw for 7,000 yards, 51 touchdowns, and 33 interceptions. But his best year was his junior year, where he had 3,400 passing, 25 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, leading the Bulldogs to a record of 10-3 and being named All-SEC second team. In the 2011 season, Stafford was injured for most of the season, only playing 3 games due to a shoulder injury, but would bounce back and lead the Lions to a record of 10-7, throwing for 41 touchdowns and 16 interceptions. This would qualify the Lions to the playoffs, but would fall short against the Saints. The next couple of years, the Lions season was filled with disappointments, making the playoffs again in 2014 and 2016, but falling short. Ultimately, Matthew Stafford requested for a trade, and on March 17, 2021, one of the biggest NFL trades happened. The Lions would send Matthew Stafford for 3 draft picks and the first overall of the 2016 draft, Jared Goff. Keep those draft picks in mind, they're crucial. Jared Goff spent 5 seasons with the Rams, even leading them to the Super Bowl, but coming up short. On January 14, 2021, the Lions hired Brad Holmes as the general manager of the Detroit Lions. On January 20, 2021, the Lions hired Dan Campbell as their head coach. Both of these people will play a crucial part of the Lions' success. Starting off, on March 24th, the Lions signed linebacker Alex Anzalone, correct me if I'm saying that wrong, to a 1-year deal. In the 2021 draft, the Lions selected key pieces like Penei Sewell with the 7th overall pick, Alim McNeill with the 72nd pick, and Amon-Ra St. Brown with the 112th pick. Into the 2021 season, the Lions ended with a record of 3-13, which is still terrible, but this is where it starts to pick up. Here's a quick recap of the 22 draft. Notable players like Aiden Hutchinson was selected with the 2nd pick, Jameis Williams with the pick from the Rams, Kirby Joseph with the 97th, and Malcolm Rodriguez with the 188th. The Lions also improved to a record of 9-8. This is where it all comes along. After drafting Jahmyr Gibbs, Sam Laporta with picks given from the LA Rams, the Lions picked up David Montgomery, a running back from the Chicago Bears. Going into the 2023 season, the Lions had something to prove, and that they did, going toe-to-toe with the Super Bowl champions of the previous year for the first game of the year. The Lions end up taking the win over the Chiefs 21-20 and would go on to have a record of 12-5 and making the playoffs. For the first round of the playoffs, the Lions matched up with the Rams, which was probably one of the best games of the playoffs, partially from the quarterback trade perspective, if that makes sense. The Lions end up beating the Rams, winning 24-23, ending the playoff drought of 32 years. The Lions would go on to win another game against the Bucks, 31-23, and make the NFC Championship, but have their season ended with a 17-point choke in 12 minutes by an impressive comeback from the 49ers. Even though they couldn't make the Super Bowl, it was still an amazing run for the Lions, considering it was their first time back in a win for 32 years. It is also important to note that 5 players earned Associated Press All-Pro honors. Tackle Penei Sewell and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown were named to the first team, while center Frank, tight end Sam Laporta, and special teamers Jalen were named to the second team, which now leads us to now. Currently, as of recording this, after the win against the Bears, the Lions are 11-1 and have a high chance of making the bowl. What do you guys think? Are the Lions able to make their first Super Bowl this year? Drop your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next post.